about performing on shows. The one I've been really curious about, and I think we talked about it a bit in the studio before, but when you were DJing with Yung Singh.
Yes.
Oh, not DJing, sorry, singing on stage while he was DJing. You told me about this whole like different element that you felt compared to the rest of Punjabi music when you were on stage with him. I want to hear about that, and I think other people need to hear about that too.
So boom, the year was 2021, and I think the month was October, September. I don't know, one of them ones.
Not too long ago.
And basically, I first saw Yung Singh. I feel like for a majority of the viewers who ain't probably heard of Yung Singh from before, but after that Boiler Room set, I think mans knew who Yung Singh was.
Hell yeah.
And I just saw this video, and it's there like, my thing has always been culture. And I know some people have kind of hit me up saying like, just because you're doing XYZ doesn't mean it's for the culture. But I think their scope is very narrow. I don't think they understand what I mean when I say culture. The reason why we've got, not saying I'm responsible. Look, my point is my black brethrens are singing Kaka Peniola. That's culture, bro. Do you know what I'm saying?
100%.
We got Will singing Glassy Rhythm. He's singing those words better than a couple upper that I've seen, bro. That's culture. Do you know what I'm saying? And in the same way, when I saw so many sings, and I got to say it as bluntly as that as well, I saw in the heart of a Boiler Room set over there, bro, you got a bag of sings over there, and you've got fucking Nog playing, bro. And I'm just like,
that video set the internet on fire.
Fuck. And I'm like, and there's something about Nog, it's like, it's a nice Bhangra track and whatnot, but bro, and these were conversations we had with Shindaji as well when we made Snake Charmer. There's a swing, there's almost like a very soulful Kavishri Tadi element in Nog, which gives it that bounce, bro. And Jazzy's just sung it on flipping F sharp like a bad man. And it's almost like it's spiritual, bruv. I don't know how to put it, bruv. It's
the Tadi aspect.
Like, the Tadi aspect, and it's 100%. Just like, even in terms of the way Jazzy's singing, like, bro,
it's like
there's a lot of Surile Bande out there. Don't get me wrong. There's a lot of Bande that can do this, that, and the other. Get me someone to sing like Jazzy B on Nog. Mans can't do it. I've done that, and I was so lucky that people bigged it up. But if I could delete that video, I would, because, bruv, like, Jazzy B's Nog is something else. So when I'm now seeing this, Yung Singh is playing this in a predominantly non-Asian crowd, and I'm seeing the impact it's having, and I'm seeing the song, which is kind of like my baby, I'm like, I gotta big this guy up. I hit him a DM, I said, Singh, I see what you're doing, bruv, like, big respect. And he showed love as well. He mentioned, he was there like, listen, I heard what you and Frenzy done, and I fucked with that, and we chopped it up or whatever. And then, bro, I had another show going on called Dialed In. For those of you who don't know, I think it's like a predominantly like a very electric kind of sound to Dialed In. If that's not the case, and I'm saying something wrong, apologies. But yeah, so as you can already tell in terms of the kind of sounds that are being dealt with, bro, it's not your usual Punjabi crowd. The mans ain't coming to hear Tolki, Tumbi and all that, and there's nothing wrong with that. But when you around a non-Punjabi crowd, and and you got a name like Yung Singh, it's kind of almost like the pressure's on. So boom, dialed in. Me and bro have had a chat. He was on the phone. I said, bro, send me your number. We're talking, chopping it up. He spoke to me about Snake Charmer. He said how much he likes it. I told him how much I love like what he done at Boiler Room. There's mutual respect as artists that we had for each other, and he said to me like, I'm gonna spin your thing at Dialed In tomorrow. I had tickets, and I was like, you know what, it's my friend's birthday. If I can make it, I'll make it. If not, I'll be there in spirit. Big love. And ਮੈਨੂੰ ਉਦਾਂ ਲੱਗਿਆ ਸੀ ਕਰਕੇ ਯਾਰ ਬੰਦੇ ਕਹਿੰਦੇ ਨੇ ਮੈਂ ਆ ਕਰਨਾ ਕੋਈ ਕਰਦਾ ਹੈ ਨਹੀਂ ਤੇ ਮੈਨੂੰ ਸੀ ਕਿ ਜਿਹਨੇ ਨਹੀਂ ਵੀ ਕੀਤਾ ਝੂਠੇ ਮੂਵੀ ਅਗਰ ਮੈਨੂੰ ਕਹਿਤਾ ਨੇ ਯਾਰ ਇਹ ਵੀ ਬਹੁਤ ਵੱਡੀ ਗੱਲ ਹੈ. So anyways, he's now said, no, he ain't said nothing. So I've kind of left man to it. All I remember is coming home that night, and I'm seeing me tagged in, and bro, I'm seeing Dialed In, Snake Charmer drop in, and the way I'm hearing this crowd going
dirty,
hey, I'm like, bro, I got goosebumps. I was there like, fam, like Punjabi music, like if you get a doll sounding right, and like you got the mechanics and you got brilliant technical team to
Shinda.
get the
Shinda.
There you go.
Planet Studios.
Bro, when I heard that all and just the flipping power of Punjabi music, I got chills, man. And I was there like...
So how was that, just out of curiosity, how's that recording process going with Shinda? Like Shinda's like known as one of those very like strict.
Yeah. I'm gonna get back to that. I just got to come to the point bro was saying about Boiler Room. I just got to give everyone the epilogue, like, you got to know the backstory before we get to the story.
I want to hear that.
I want to know what Boiler Room's all about too. Yeah.
So it's like Boiler Rooms happened, Dowding's happened. So he's going to like different kind of like landmarks, and now comes. So I saw that and I said to him, saying, next one you're doing, I'm gonna come there. Like, no matter what I'm doing, I'm keeping it free. I'm coming there to support your set. I went with my boys. We got tickets. Bro hooked me up. Was very accommodative. Hooked man up with some backstage passes. We're in the same green room chilling with Skepta, JME, and
crazy.
And D-E-E was there, and it's there like, bro really took care of man. And it's there like, you got to see. Yung Singh's got a Punjabi folk vocalist from London in the same room as some of the biggest grime UK rap legends. And it's there like, okay, the time is whatever it was. I was like, bro, don't forget we're here to see Yung Singh, yeah? Like, man, them, let's go over there. So boom, there was like this like metal railing thing above where the DJ booth was. We luckily got there on time. And obviously the man them are still from South, innit? So they had their own mannerisms. Obviously we was on best behavior, but at the same time, like we was where we was, innit? So we weren't trying to move from that spot. And it was right above the DJ booth. So then we're just watching the set and it's going well. And like, I ain't gonna lie, fam, man was shit-faced from before. Like, man was on one, went to link one thing. I come back from, juiced, bro. And then I'm coming now over here, man's yakking it out. And now, man, them are just giving man more juice. And I'm just there, peel out, bro. Like, I'm just somewhere else. And then Singh's performing now. He's doing his thing. I'm there like, yeah, man. And it's a very UK garage vibe. It was in Fabric, London.
Sick club.
I think it was the event was called Butters. I don't know who the organisers are, who the people that put that together, but I believe it was called Butters. And there was a few different rooms, and you had the Skepta and the man in one room, and you had Yung Singh and the man doing their thing in the other room. So boom, we're over there, Singh's doing his thing. And then at one point, I just see bro look at me and so I'm there like, I'm peel out, bro. I'm just like, yo. So like, yeah, maybe like bro's just showing love to say like, come stand in the booth. So I was gassed. I was there like, yeah, man, cool, whatever. And this place is packed. Like, you're having to like squeeze through people. I'm going down the stairs. I was just hoping I don't fall down. I'm like, yeah, what are you saying, bro? You're right. Yeah, he's there like, yeah. And then he gives me the mic and he's there like, do your thing. And then I'm like, okay. Okay. I'm like, yeah. So I'm like, yeah. Switch on the dissy. He's there like, no. He's like, jump on the garage. I'm looking at bro like, because I'll be real, man. Not to say I'm knocking the genre. I would say like UK di gurti de vich UK garage, bro. Like that is a very UK thing, bro. But despite the fact that I'm born in London or from UK, I've not really been too heavy on garage. So I'm kind of like saying like, bro, I respect you. I'm there. Okay, jump on the garage. And then he's there like, do you know Punjabi MC's GT Rorte from the Switching album? I'm like, yeah. He's doing his thing. He's put that on. And then I'm catching the vibe. And it's making sense in my head. I'm like, okay, all right. And I swear to you, I was so burst, yeah. I'm there talking to him like we're just maybe like just chilling or hanging out. So if you even look back at the videos, I go, hey, yo, Sing, check this. Because I feel like I'm just singing it to him. Then I go, him. Bruv, like it was already loud, and it's there like I'm just in a different dimension at this point. I'm frass. No. So I'm like, yo, Sing, check this. Hey mama lini di photo chishe naale laini. And bruv, I swear to you, then I heard the crowd start screaming, and then I was there like, yo, what's going on? I'm like, this is happening. Vekh le aayo nu jadon teri yaad aayi ni bin pite o nasa chad jaave. Ni jara da truck balliye. Looking at him, I said, GT road te. And bro, the flipping place was in Lalkarid. Everyone, I'm there. Like at that point, I was like, boy, you better be singing in Surah. This is happening right now. I said, GT road te. It's like, I'm going on. And yeah, man, it's still like, I had to just hand over the mic after that was done. And you know, I've just woken up the next morning now, man. And it's like, I'm looking at the reception that this has had, and like mans are saying that this was a moment of history, and I'm just there like, fam, you know, whether it was Singh even calling me down, you know what, I'm big on ਨੀਅਤਾਂ ਰੱਬ ਵੇਖਦਾ ਮੈਨੂੰ ਨਹੀਂ ਲੱਗਦਾ ਸਿੰਘ ਦੀ ਨੀਅਤ ਸੀ ਕਿ ਬਾਈ ਇੱਥੇ ਕੋਈ ਆਪਾਂ ਕੋਈ ਪਟਾਕਾ ਅੱਜ ਉਹ ਛੱਡਣਾ ਉਹ we gonna do ਕੋਈ ਬੰਬ ਸਿੱਟਣਾ ਇੱਥੇ ਮੈਨੂੰ ਇਹ ਨਹੀਂ ਸੀ ਕਿ ਬਈ ਮੈਂ ਉਹਦੇ ਸ਼ੋਅ ਜਾ ਕੇ ਕੋਈ ਪਰਫਾਰਮੈਂਸ ਕਰਨੀ ਹੈ ਨੀਅਤ ਸੱਚੀ ਸੀ ਦੋਵਾਂ ਦੀ and what happened as a result was like it became a huge point of, you know, it became a huge dialogue. Like man started talking about it, he presented it in a way, because obviously there's a big fan following for Singh that aren't Punjabi, and he kind of like broke it down like, this is what Raf-Saperra done last night, this is a folk song buckled deep Monarch GT Rodte, this is Punjabi MC's music from the switching tape. And I think was it Residential, is that what it is? I think they do like a podcast as well, and bro sent it to me and he was there like, bro, like this has, that moment was even discussed on that end of year podcast as like an actual highlight.
Damn,
and it's
bro,
there like
the way he just broke that down sounded like a fucking movie, bro. Let's make some noise.
I'm a
for
filmmaker by trade.
Honestly, I feel like I've been in Fabric in London. I'm like, yo, like this is it.
That's crazy.
That is crazy, man. That is a dope fucking story.
Yeah, man. Nah,